Trials, tribulations keep me going. On this beat I'm flowing. I'm not worried about what comes tomorrow. He the one controlling. He changed who I am, feel like Paul. I ain't talking Logan. Y'all better take a step back, cause this song exploding. Therefore thought hard times good water. Hey Kingdom Servants, it's the Kingdom Servant here, and today I'm about to get cancelled. Why am I about to be cancelled, of course? Because of my views on the presidential election, or whatever you want to call it. Basically, I'm a Trump supporter. Wah boo-hoo. Maybe I'll get shadow banned. Maybe my channel will get taken down for this video. I really don't care, because y'all need to know this, and I know this. Everybody needs to know this, alright? Now, people want to vote for Trump. I mean, people want to vote for Biden. I get it. I don't actually. I don't know what I'm talking about. I do not get it whatsoever. Now, this is my 15-year-old opinion. I can't even vote yet, so some of you guys may say, you know, oh, he's 15. He don't know what he's talking about. Especially the Christians might say that as well. Christian, you know, Biden supporters will be like, oh, he's 15. He don't know what he's talking about. Out the mouth of babes. Get that Bible verse in there, future Jair, future Emmanuel, out the mouth of babes. So please, I'd very much love it if you could just listen for a second. It's nothing crazy. Now, I've got a little bit of articles. Okay, I did a little bit of my research. I watched the like most of the whole what's it even called? I watched the little face off yesterday, and may I just say, there's reason why I am not in support of Biden and why you shouldn't be either. Now, especially as a Christian, because let's just get into this. So we got a little clip here from the face-off yesterday, and well, yeah, right where while I'm recording it's yesterday. When it's posted, when this is posted, I don't know when it'll be, but I do know this. I'm gonna show you guys this video, and I promise you, you'll be amazed by how great our president is at communicating his points. Amazed.
Support it, Roe. And that's this idea that they're all against it is just ridiculous. And this is the guy who says the state should be able to have it. We're in a state where in 6 weeks, you don't even know whether you're pregnant or not, but you cannot see a doctor and have him decide on what your circumstances are, whether you need help. The idea that states are able to do this is a little like saying we're going to turn civil rights back to the states, let each state have a different rule. Look, there's so many young women who have been, including a young woman who just was murdered, and he went to the funeral. The idea that she was murdered by an immigrant coming in, they talk about that.
Yeah, we will talk about that. Look, I know it's hard. I'm going to try to re-articulate what he said, because I know it's extremely hard to understand his mumbling self, okay? Now, what he just said, well, part of what he just said, what I just heard, let's listen to it again.
Immigrant coming.
A young lady got murdered by an immigrant. Let's not forget that since Joe Biden was elected, many immigrants have came into this country on his watch.
Oh my God!
But yeah, let's continue.
I mean, and they talk about that, but here's the deal: there's a lot of young women to be raped by their in-laws, by their spouses, brothers and sisters, it's just ridiculous, and they can do nothing about it. And they try to arrest them when they cross state lines.
Thank you.
Huh?
Yeah. So if you're like me, you might be struggling to figure out exactly what he said there, and I wish I could tell you. I really don't. I really don't know what he said there, but I do know this. I know that aside from the joking points, okay? I'm not going to be joking the whole time. Here's the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is this. Alright, I got a little bit of an article that I pulled up here just for, you know, purposes. Alright, guys, so let's take a nice little read here. Let's see if I can zoom in real quick. Need a little zoom. Just that you guys can see this a little better. Can you guys see that? I think you guys should be able to see that. Before the pandemic, inflation had been usually low. Prices rose an average of 1.7% a year from the end of the 2007 recession until 2019. Cumulative prices rose 5.4% during President Obama's second term, which ran from January 2013 to January 2017. Inflation increased by a combined 7.3% during Trump's 4 years in office, the CPI showed. We all hate inflation. Now this is pretty bad. 7.3%, it's iffy, whatever it is what it is. And Biden's 3.5 years in office, inflation has risen by a combined 19.4%, including an 8% annual increase in 2022. Alright? So, y'all want to sit here. Let me calm down. Y'all want to sit here, talk about the gas prices, talk about inflation, when the whole, look at the president that you elected. Look what he's been doing. 19.4% raise in inflation. That is absolutely insane to me. Absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane to me. I have another another article by The Hill. Let's see where is it? Where is it? Because during his face off, he dared to talk about how he heard or whatever about a woman who got murdered by an immigrant. Let's be so for real. Why? Let's be so for real. Joe Biden, where are these immigrants coming from? Let's take a look. The number of illegal immigrants in the country has roughly doubled under President Biden. The United States had some 10.2 million illegal immigrants in 2022, and another 10 million have entered during Biden's presidency. In 2020, 10.2 million. Under Biden's presidency, 10 more. So that's 20 million immigrants, illegal immigrants. If the 20 million illegal immigrants were all in one state, it would be tied with New York for the 4th most populated state. Oh my gosh. And here's even worse. If Biden wins a second term in office and there is no serious reform of U.S. immigration and asylum laws, both of which are very real possibilities, we can expect a continuing increase in the rate of immigrants crossing the border illegally. If some 10 million immigrants have crossed the border in 3 years since Biden became president in January 20th, 2021, we could be looking at 15 million to 20 million more by the time he leaves office in January 20th to year 2029. So, why, as believers, and I'm talking to you guys as believers and as just logical people, we can clearly see the toll that Biden has taken on this country. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and talk about all the things that happened in Afghanistan, and quite frankly, there's a lot, I get it, especially the black people. Y'all always want to vote Democratic. Y'all don't realize that that's gonna blind you guys, and it'll backlash. It'll backfire on you guys, because if you really look, everything started to go haywire when Biden went to office. Sure, the pandemic happened, but you look at inflation. Who's to blame for inflation? But if you in Biden's 3.5 years in office, inflation has risen by a combined 19.4%. So you can clearly see there's a difference. When Obama was in office, it was 1.7%. When Obama was president, 5.4% raise in inflation. 7.3% during Trump's. 19.4% during Biden's. So you know who to blame for inflation. You look at the illegal immigrants. There's been 20 million illegal immigrants since Biden came into office. And the fact of the matter is this. Please, you guys, make the right decision. I'm telling you right now, you know who to vote for. Don't be blinded by, Trump curses and Trump talks like this and he talks like that. Trump supports more of my biblical morals than Biden does. And also, half the time I don't know what Biden is saying. He can't walk up a flight of stairs. And, yeah. If I was 18, I wouldn't be voting for him. at all. So yeah, love you guys. I might get canceled. Put your opinion down in the comments. Make sure you like this video, because if I get canceled, I'm gonna be off the internet. So peace out, y'all. Kingdom serving out.